Who's following Jimmy in the car at the end of episode 2? Towards the end of season 6 episode 2, after we saw Jimmy and Kim feel on top of the world as they got the Kettlemans to keep their mouths shut, we witnessed a car following them drive off. But who was it? Well, let's theorize. Here is Better Caul Saul season 6 episode 2, Who's Following Jimmy. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. At the end of episode 2 of season 6, we witnessed Jimmy and Kim successfully get what they wanted from the Kettlemans. They got them to keep their mouths shut and also got them to repay everybody that they've ever ripped off. This was in order for them to avoid a hefty prison sentence that Kim had no problems arranging for them if they resisted. As the pair looked content outside the front, following the success of what just happened, we saw them drive off into the distance, and with that we had an extremely uncomfortably long shot lingering as we witnessed their car drive off. However, it finished with another car appearing in frame and looking as though it was going to be following the pair from afar. So the main question is about who on earth could it be? Well, one theory is that it could be Lalo. We had our first season 6 appearance from him in the first episode of the show. However, he didn't reappear in the second episode at all. The episode finished with him quite literally freeing the people, getting in his truck and driving off. It could well be him who's following Jimmy, although he's not in the same vehicle that he drove off in and the number plate was different. But there's nothing to say that he couldn't have changed vehicles when he got nearby. We know that Uncle Hector is looking for proof on Gus, and Lalo quite adamantly stated how he had no proof, until mid-conversation he had a revelation, and mentioned that he knew where to find the proof that they so desperately needed. It was here where we saw him end the conversation, tell his uncle that he'll see him soon, and then jumped into the car and drove off abruptly. So he could be going off to follow Jimmy and use Jimmy as his way to get proof. He could want legal representation in the future as we saw him get off in the past, or be looking for a way for Jimmy to acquire this proof that he seeks out using a particular set of skills. We know that in the last season of the show, Lalo was relatively wary of Jimmy, based on when he retrieved the money for his bail, leading to the car getting turned over, almost robbed and also shot at. But Jimmy kept quiet on it and essentially said everything was fine. This led Lalo to go to see the car in person and find out that it was the complete opposite to fine, which led him to question Jimmy. But thankfully Kim was there and managed to change his mind. But has his mind changed completely? Who knows? He may want to dig a little deeper into the character and find out more, or Kim's compelling argument has actually made him want to trust him more. At the moment, they appear to be the most plausible theories as to who is following Jimmy, but it could be a character that we've not seen before. It could well be the reappearance of Walter White. It would be incredible if it was, but I very much doubt it. I feel it would be a much bigger moment and potentially connected to the beginning of Breaking Bad, so that one can likely be debunked. I've looked for the number plate of the vehicle across previous episodes and also in Breaking Bad, and I couldn't match it up. So I think it's one that we're going to most definitely have to wait until next week to see. Who do you think it is? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.